Alhaji Lai Mohammed, the Minister of Information and Culture, is in the U, speaking on the achievements of President Muhammadu Buhari's administration. President Buhari is due in the U.S. at the weekend for a meeting with President Donald Trump on 30 April in Washington, D. Mohammed, since his arrival, has been actively engaged with the media and some think tanks. He said the Buhari's administration has a lot of success stories, which needed to be told. The minister was first in Washington, D.C. and later in New York, where he explained that Buhari's administration has done very well and recorded so many achievements in less than 3 years. I've been to Voice of America, Washington Post, Washington Times, I've been to Al Jazeera. I've met a couple of think tanks, the Atlantic Council and also the Foreign Relations Council. In New York here, today, I've met with Reuters. I've met with Wall Street Journal. Today, I'm meeting with CNN and also the New York Times and probably the app. The whole idea is to give the government's perspectives and narratives on the development and progress the government has made, Mohammed told correspondent of the news agency of Nigeria. Mohammed said he was able to explain that the administration has done very well in pushing back insurgency, especially given what the situation was as at May 2015. He said at that time, about 20 out of 37 local governments in Borno alone was under the effective occupation of Boko Haram and about 2 in Yobe, and about 4 in Adamawa. Today not one single inch of land is occupied by Boko Haram, he said. Mohammed said he drew attention to the fact that before 2015, Abuja, the federal capital territory, was not safe as the Boko Haram breached security more than 5 times. But between 2015 and today, everyone lives with his 2 eyes closed in Abuja. So we discussed extensively the achievements of this administration in the area of fighting insecurity. Generally I was able to give a good account of what we've done in the economy, he said, adding, the figures are there to see what we've done. The minister said, we were in recession, within 2 quarters we came out of recession, largely because of the economic and recovery growth plan of the government. And today, we've been able to double our foreign exchange from about $23.6 billion in 2015 to about $47 billion. We've in 1 year been able to climb 24 steps in the ladder of World Bank ranking of ease of doing business. Our Nigerian stock exchange has been rated as one of the 6 best performing in the world and return on investment was as high as 43%. And in the area of the economy again, we've been able to push down inflation for 11 consecutive months from 18% to now about 13%. In the area of diversification, Mohammed said the Anchor Borrower program was a big success, adding, it has added additional almost 6 million rice farmers and cut down on importation of rice from 644,000 metric tons 24 metric tons. We've increased the number of integrated rice processing mills from 13 to 21 and 10 new ones were just approved on Wednesday by the Federal Executive Council and our diversification program is working very well. The latest figures showed that apart from agriculture, mines, metal or electricity, gas, creative industry, are all reading positively. We discuss also the issue of corruption and how this government is fighting corruption and how it is important for us to remain focused on the protracted attacks in parts of the country. Mohammed blamed those opposed to the re-election of Buhari. Most of the attacks we receive today are from people who have morbid fear of the president coming back in 2019, he said. NAN reports that Mohammed, while in New York, also visited the Nigerian house where he briefed senior officials of the consulate and was received by Nigeria's Consul General, Tanko Suleiman, and other officials of the consulate.